You look like a floating head.
It's been a long.
This podcast, this one goes out to the queen, baby.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
We miss you. I miss her so,
R.I.P. The
Yeah.
real one.
I miss her so much, man.
Come a long way.
Yeah.
From where we began.
Nah, fuck all this
Play
shit.
the whole song.
Fuck
play the
all
whole
this
song.
shit. I'm
No,
an anarchist.
no, no,
Fuck the queen.
We have to
Let
honor
her burn in hell.
We're gonna run the whole thing.
That is a perfect song. That really.
Where were you?
And
Where
the
were you when the
intro
Where were you when the queen died? I was doing ketamine, allegedly.
Allegedly.
My dick was in my hand.
Dick was in hand. Okay. I
I
actually was
was
probably on the
looking
toilet.
I was looking at the queen parody porn.
How'd that come out?
That's hot.
Yeah.
Or what would you rate it?
Pretty
How
bad.
fast did it make you nut?
I didn't because she
No,
died, and
not.
I got flaccid from being sad.
Dude, death doesn't make you hard. Am I the only necro in the chat?
So true. Scott likes animals.
Got into bestiality, BKs. We already know. I don't even have to
Since
say
when?
Yeah, BK's just gay.
it.
Yeah, dude.
I got a new piece of art. You see this frame right here? New art.
Dude, that's
I just
so
got.
out
My
of
friend gave it to
view.
me.
It just looks like
It's
a
in the
frame.
back.
It looks like a diploma or something.
No, it's half of it. Let me point it out.
It looks like one of those paintings where
It's
it just
an
has a picture of a
NFT.
dead one.
That'd
A
be
dead
pretty
loved
cool
one.
if your friend just gave you his diploma and you were.
That's a
just
picture of an NFT. That's
Yeah,
the
his
wackest
NFT
thing
that
I've
he made.
ever heard in my life.
Yeah? It's called Intentions.
That's
Does
the
that make it
dumbest
better?
thing I've ever heard in my life. No.
No.
Is there actual art on it? It kind of just looks like a document with text.
It's a white thing, and then like there's another shade of white that's like a whole pattern in there.
Huh.
White on
Yes.
white. Nice.
Yep. Shout out to my friend Galileo. He also came up with a free ketamine that he got from a friend, allegedly. And I have ketamine brain, so my brain is mush, allegedly. So I'm chilling.
That explains the Fanta.
Yes.
Dude, that's all good. We can carry. So, do we think the queen's in heaven or hell?
Oh, that's a good question. She's definitely in hell.
Nah, she got her mind transplanted into future clone.
Actually, I
clone.
think Jesse's
So,
onto
yeah.
something. Yeah, if they're ever gonna pull some like experimental, keeping your what they do in Futurama, they like cut off their
Heads.
brains and put them in a little jar.
Yeah,
Or
she's
their
in
head.
the head container.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
She'd be the top candidate.
The best meme that I've seen so far about it is when Meghan Markle comes in to like say her last respects, and it's the video of Undertaker like waking up out of the coffin and choke slamming Randy Orton right into the coffin.
Nice.
Post
I
it.
thought that was
Post
pretty
it. We need it.
I saw one where it was when the queen comes back from the gulag and it's just a grandma diving out of a helicopter.
That's tight.
She honestly looked pretty damn good for 96. For
Yeah,
96-year-old.
All right,
So you-
BK,
would you hit? Would you hit?
That was a question I was gonna ask you.
Dude, gun to my head, they say, who's the first 96-year-old you would hit? She would definitely be. Okay, I'll even give her some more praise. Anyone north of 90.
Whoa.
I think I
Wow.
might take her over Betty White just because
80?
fucking a person of like power and royalty.
I
That's
saw
also
an
a
old
bit of-
Filipino lady who turned 97 today, and she was hotter than the queen.
Really?
Yeah.
Filipinos don't crack.
Wait, was she
That's
like
what they
that
say.
old tattoo artist?
No.
Well, tattoo artist.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Night Smash. Yeah, I know who
Yeah,
you're talking about.
she's pretty hot for
She's like
a-
stick and poke. Shows her
Yeah.
titties online. Cause
Oh, I didn't know that.
She has her
Yeah.
titties online?
yeah, bro.
Whoa.
You gotta
She
find
has
the
Whoa.
big
pic.
hands, this girl? This woman?
She's in like a tribe where there's just titties out all the time.
Can you send me a link
That's
to that? Or
crazy.
Yeah, bro. Of course. It's in the NSFW chat.
How many chats do we have?
We have a lot. We have too many.
I don't see. I just see 8 or normal 8. I don't see an NSFW chat. I see a gay chat.
I believe that was a joke.
Yes.
I
Is that-
believe that was a comical statement.
Yes.
I'm getting high off of recreational New Jersey weed, off of fucking.
You don't live in New
cannabis.
Jersey.
Bro,
How does
it
that
doesn't
happen?
matter. My
It
friend
don't
drove
matter.
me. My friend fucking
Can you
drove me.
imagine you're like in a state where it's not legal and you're like, this is from a recreational state. I
I'm like, I
bought
got it
this
in New
from
Jersey.
Yeah.
It's
Across the
legal
river.
there.
It's crazy now.
Oh.
Have you guys seen Sprung? There's this like show of a dude who gets released from prison after 26 years during coronavirus, and it's like a comedy.
Prison Break?
Yeah, no, it's not nothing like that. It's like the dude from like Pittsburgh, and he gets caught for like dealing weed and like 26 years ago when there was like a minimum like sentence, and then has like all these like skills that he learns from just like his 26 years in prison to like survive out in the real world because isn't just like accustomed to anything from being in prison for 26 years. But it's like a goofy comedy, kind of like Letterkenny-esque. I don't even know why, but to me it is. And it's a good time. It's like 6 episodes in. I don't even know what channel it's on. It's on my streaming site, but it's like also like hyper localized. Like it's like a dude from like Pittsburgh, and it's based on like a true story. And every single time he like remembers something from like conversations of like how to like the best way to like steal from someone or like follow their patterns to like do some type of heist, and he like goes back in time of just like recollecting, and like it's like cameos of like scumbag like comedians that are like playing the role of these criminals that are giving like advice on like how to execute their perfect crime. Like Joey Diaz is one of them. He's like sitting on the
Oh.
toilet giving like some advice. Pretty funny. It's called Sprung. Cinema corner, boom. Except it's TV corner.
Boom.
Boom.
We're already in it. Sprung, I say it's a good, fun show time.
And with
I'll
that,
have
we
to
have
check it
sprung
out.
ourselves into Cinema Corner.
Uh,
Just sprung right in, yes.
I watched episode 1 of The Rings of Power.
You
So
know
we can
there's
talk
2
about
of them.
that. I know.
Oh,
but
I
just
can't
watched the
wait.
first
The
one.
new. This is gonna be the new Euphoria for me. I can't wait for all of you three to talk about the rings while I just browse Reddit.
No, I'm not talking about Lord of the Rings either. I couldn't pay attention. It was too woke for me.
Too woke?
I'm kidding.
Yes, he's
I'm kidding.
anti-SJW. Black people in My Lord of the Rings.
I was like, there's nothing woke about it aside from the black
I'm just
people.
making fun of that one article. It's just like crazy that they would have that and like have a picture of like the
Dude.
black character.
I don't know if you saw the new House of Dragons.
Yes.
There's
yes,
an
I
Asian
have.
character, bro. First
Yeah.
one.
They
Holy
flashed to him
shit.
for like 3 seconds.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Where was he for all? There's no Asian people for all Game of Thrones. What,
Wait,
did they
which one's
did
the
they get
Asian character?
genocided?
It's
What
the hoe.
happened?
The prostitute with
Oh, the
Damon.
prostitute.
The prostitute was the
Okay,
only
yeah,
one.
yeah,
They
She
kept
has,
him
like,
as
fucked
sex
up
slaves and some
accent.
shit.
No, dude, they had an Asian
banging.
soldier at the end of the latest episode before
Yeah.
Damon goes off on his like crazy suicide run. They flash like when they're on that hill. There's like a random Asian soldier. in the
Yeah.
back.
I like
Oh, I
how
didn't even see
all the
That's bad
non-white
representation.
people
I
are
didn't
in
even
one
notice.
land. Like black and Asian people are all in one little piece, and then it's just white people, all of Westeros.
No, yeah, you had to be closing your eyes if you didn't know. I think he was literally the only guy in the shot. They like
Yeah.
profiled directly on, and then he had no lines or anything.
Dude, I don't see
Oh,
color.
that word.
Oh,
Come on.
touche, dude. Touche.
I tried to make a joke in the backyard of some after party where it always somehow like a racist comment like triggers some black girl in the backyard of that backyard.
What, like saying the N-word?
No, not like that. It's just like they like argue over some like racist shit that happens earlier in the night or some shit. And there's always just like some energy back there that it like happens at like 9 a.m. after like 2 fucking raves, and like conjoining of friends from like first rave to the second rave conjoining at the third. And it's like at this dude's place, and he's out at fucking Burning Man. So it's like he has a free house, and just like this one dude who's like a drifter just like claimed it because he like asked to like claim it while he's gone, and it's just like his place to have like the after party. And I try to sneak in a comment during like a racist like conversation. I'm just like, I mean, don't we all agree that just like Asians are the superior race? And I was just like, it was just like as a joke, and it really good. It really good because no one thinks that, sadly. I don't think there are Asian supremacists. Is there an Asian supremacy group?
You could start one.
Yeah, we can.
No joke. You guys remember my friend Frankie?
They're just like yellow KKK uniforms.
He had like an idea of like tattoos that was like "Long Live Asians," like LLA representing something, and that's kind of like that. I'll go with that.
So
Frankie's starting. I know. It was like one of the first things we talked about, or some random shit. He never did it.
It'll happen. Once China takes over, it's bound to happen.
So true. Scott, how was your barbecue?
I didn't have it because it rained on Monday.
Oh yeah, Scott. I was gonna ask you about that. You're having it Saturday, right?
Yeah, I rescheduled to Saturday.
You guys want to come? I'm gonna.
If y'all are free, you should head down.
BK, you want to head out?
Oh, you're doing it this Saturday now, Scott.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no dice. I'm away this weekend.
What the fuck?
Are you doing the yurt thing?
Yeah, I'm going to the yurt.
Yeah.
I'm getting in touch with myself in the wilderness.
Sick.
Well, dude.
Scott, is it cool if Courtney comes?
Yeah, dude.
Are we
now
doing
that
anything afterwards?
Brendan and Alex aren't coming and the party can actually pop off?
Yeah, for sure. Are you doing anything afterwards? Are we going out or anything?
No plans. So I'm leaving it open. We can do something if you want to.
I was planning on maybe doing something afterwards, at least do something in DC, because I don't want to make a trip down to DC and just. I mean, I'm down to just hang out with you, but I don't think Courtney just wants to just chill at your house, you know?
Yeah. Do you want to? I mean, if you're coming with Courtney, are you gonna like get a hotel or something?
No, I'll probably just drive back. As is the usual.
Dude, get a fucking hotel, get blackout drunk, fucking pussy.
Yeah, dude.
I'll drive back at like 2 a.m. It's fine.
Dude, get a hotel.
Dude, spend some of that pharmacist money.
I'm saving my money. I'm buying, dude.
thing.
I committed.
For what?
I'm buying a Flare Pro 2.
What the hell is that?
A manual espresso machine.
Dude, suck my dick.
Jesus
Are you
Christ,
kidding
there
me?
are so much better
Go
things to spend
to
money on.
like a fucking cafe and just buy fucking espresso.
Is that like a $2,000 espresso machine?
It's like $400.
400?
Oh,
I mean, it's not a bad investment.
it's not that much.
And then I had to buy a new grinder too. My original grinder, so I had to buy a new grinder and a bunch of things. But it's not 400. It's not bad.
Dude, what do you have like? Are you? I'm like, I'm trying to figure out your finances. I'm like, why is that?
Your mind's racing right now.
Well, like a hotel is like what? I thought it was like $100.
Yeah,
that's
what's
like
$100
if you're gonna price? I can.
Okay, so you just delayed the coffee thing for like a week. You delay it for like 2 weeks or whatever.
How much do you make in a week?
A lot, but I don't want to like. If I'm already committing to buying something, I don't want to spend more money.
Dude, don't be a cheap ass.
I'll ask her.
You're young. Live your life.
What's the closest hotel to where we're gonna be going?
My urethra.
Sick. I'll be in there. I'll be in there like the boys episode, and I'll blast you open.
Ice and scratch it all inside.
I'll scratch you up, and then I'll fucking blow your dick off.
Oh Christ! There's a ton of hotels. There's like sites where you can get a cheap hotel like day of, or you can just search on.
I'm just gonna buy a tent.
Whatever the fuck.
I'm just gonna buy a tent.
That works too. There's plenty of homeless communities you can just join.
Yeah.
And maybe not get fucked up, but who knows?
Yo, the guy who gave me this fucking NFT art, he's homeless.
No, I was like joking. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So he makes NFT art and he's homeless.
Yeah. And
so he's like homeless by choice.
Yeah.
Is he homeless because all his ETH went down the drain, or
no? It's just a lifestyle.
NFTs went down the drain.
Yeah, people like to be homeless.
Dude, I'm so hyped for September 24? So yeah, 11. So hyped. One of my favorite holidays.
Yeah, what are you guys doing for September 11th?
Probably.
and probably drinking and just being grateful.
Just commemorating.
Yeah, it's kind of like my Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Think about what could have happened if you were on that plane. Things could have gone differently.
Yeah. Dude,
If I was on that
If I was
plane,
there.
I wish I was on that.
if Mark Wahlberg and I were on that plane,
Oh,
Things
wow,
would have
dude.
gone a little differently.
things
let me
would
tell
have
you.
Slightly.
maybe would have gone
He
slightly
would have been
different.
kicking your ass because he's racist against Asians.
Because he'd fight me instead of the brown people.
He'd be like, "Who's the racist? It's him."
He's hijacking, like there's hijackers, and he just turns around and starts beating me up because he's like, "You're Vietnamese."
Who's that one comedian with the like longish hair and he's like from the South and he's on podcasts a lot?
Theo Von.
Yeah, Theo Von. Did you ever hear him talk about how if he was like in a dire situation with a group of random people, he would choose to eat the Vietnamese people first?
Oh, yeah, I heard that. They're like much more forgiving over a short period of time or something.
because they're they're all about their community and like they are more selfless than like most people, so like they probably wouldn't care as much. And like he was like, if you ate a black person, their family would kick your ass so fast.
He also like right before that talked about like he was like fasting for like 2 days or something, and like he was standing in line at a Best Buy, and the guy waiting on him was like, this dude was like, if everyone turned away right now, I was so hungry I could probably eat this little fella and get away with it. Nobody would notice.
He also thought they would taste good. That's I don't know about that.
I don't
You
have
think
much
they'd be
fat.
the best tasting race?
What do you think, Dewey? You think you taste good?
I mean, Vietnamese people don't eat a lot of meat, so maybe.
If you were to resort to,
you want grass-fed beef, right? So
Yeah,
you want like
grass-fed.
vegetable-fed person.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask a stupid question. I immediately convinced myself, no, that's dumb.
No,
I wish you asked it.
Go ahead, BK.
I was gonna
Fire
ask,
off,
like,
baby.
if you need to do cannibalism, do you want it to be like someone of blood, like a family member, or you want to do like,
Yeah, you're so stupid.
outside person?
Yeah, I would never
I
do
said
my
this
family
is
member.
why. It's
Yeah,
immediately
I think
as
the obvious answer here is definitely not the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever the second one is.
I'd probably want it to be like like a criminal or something.
Did you have a
someone
thought like, yeah, I kind of, if I had to eat someone, I kind of would eat, Megan.
something about like, oh, it's like your family, it's fine, or I don't know.
I don't know if that's the right
logic
line.
there.
There's
Like
the
it's
right line
like
there.
I didn't know if I was thinking like, oh, you'd be more comfortable doing it if like you grew up together or something. I don't know. There'd be like consent there or something, but I don't think there's anything to that. No,
Why do you want to you guys eat Jesse's calf
This was on the podcast as well, by the way.
or Dewey's calf?
We're reusing bits.
I'm just like,
well, we're revisiting them and adding different flavors.
This is the slow reveal that I have like an Army Hammer level like cannibalism fetish.
Right. I'd eat BK.
And I'm just like testing the waters.
I don't think I would want Dwee because Dwee's getting too muscly. He's got that rock climbing body.
I feel like
some more.
You just flex.
I feel like ass meat is probably the best thing to do. It's a lot of fat. There's not a lot of muscle there,
Did we talk about the movie Fresh before?
Have we? I don't know. I haven't.
I did with you, Scott, before.
Yeah, we talked about
how he takes her ass, but it's like that's a perfect perfect body part because that actress had no ass to begin with, so it doesn't look like they didn't have to use like special effects or anything.
Right. It's like it's like a new take on like a Hannibal Lecter style serial killer / cannibal, and he like convinces this girl that they're dating and they're in love or whatever, and he like kidnaps her and chains her up, and the minute she like tries to break out, he like knocks her out and cuts her ass off.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did she die from that, or did she stay alive?
No, he wants to keep them alive because he likes to take pieces off so that they're fresh. Yeah,
I see.
It was a very good movie.
I jacked off the whole time.
Yeah.
Nice.
My fetish.
Yeah, you got it.
I'd eat the booty like groceries.
Jesse, I have a quick question for you because I got this
I got an
email
answer. What?
about Ethereum merging. What is that about?
I'm so hyped for that. That's what I was gonna bring up
Crypto
because
corner. I wanted
GPU
everyone
prices are
I
gonna
know.
drop, and it's gonna be so fucking sick.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's
They're
gonna
more.
happen.
They're gonna be more
knows?
efficient. Like
No, just
Ethereum mining's gonna be more efficient. What?
it's all a scam. Yeah, it's a scam.
Oh man,
Yeah,
is
You
the
that's what
ketamine
it
brain
is.
You
kicking
just
in?
can't
Are
mine
you?
anymore, right? Isn't that what it is? You just can't mine anymore. That's
Yeah.
why
What's
They
the
just
deal?
went from scam 1.0 to scam 2.0.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I love that grift
Yeah.
for them. I'm okay with it. Now a bunch of GPUs gonna flood the market. I want to pick up a 3080 Ti for like $200.
Yep.
Scott, you want my 5700?
Dude, should I just keep taking your hand-me-downs?
Dude, I mean, I'm giving to you at like an 80% discount. Why would you?
Wait,
You're
what
right.
kind of
Yeah, I
graphics
probably
card do you
do.
have? A 5700? Is that a NVIDIA or is that a different brand?
I have a 4700 XT. It's an AMD. It's like the
Uh,
generation before this generation.
What's the equivalent in NVIDIA?
In NVIDIA, it'd be like a 2070.
yeah, I only speak NVIDIA.
2070.
I've been eyeballing
What's the newest one they have out?
They're coming out with
series.
They're coming out with the 4000 series in like October though.
No one knows when it's gonna come out. To be honest,
High speculation October.
I'm hesitant to get yours because I'm like, what if I just get like a 3060 or something?
well.
Or
Yeah, I mean, you
3070.
I was just gonna give this one to you. I'm not gonna sell it to you.
Oh, all right, then fine. Yeah, I'll take it.
But I'm gonna buy a new graphics card. I don't really want this one anymore. I already
Alright.
charge you for other stuff, so you might as well just take it.
Hell
But
yeah.
I'll need it back if something breaks, and I need like a little temp.
Fine, I'll just keep your other hand-me-down.
Yeah,
just in
right.
case.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fair.
I don't even know why I'm upgrading. I only play, the same games over and over again.
Yeah, I kind of wanted like better
CPU
refresh rate and like things can lag sometimes. So
that's true. You don't have a very good monitor,
right?
Because I gave it to you.
No, I have my monitor's not too bad. It's the limiting is on the graphics card itself.
The only thing in Scott's apartment that I know he purchased is that television. I think everything else has been given to him, handed down to him.
Look, he's a frugal man. And I respect that.
Yeah, exactly.
I respect that, Scott. You know what? Don't let BK get you down.
You're very no. I think it's admirable.
That you're poor and you're staying poor.
That's because you spent $9,000 on your standing desk.
No, fuck that, dude. Dude, I'm gonna write this shit off during tax week. This is my home office, bro. It's all gonna come together.
You fucker. All right. That's all right. I still got mine for free, so whatever. I did buy elements of my PC. Dwee just gave me most of it. I actually bought it off you at a very discounted price, but yeah, I mean, it's not all free. You got to wheel and deal, dude.
Yeah, Scott pays me in his friendship.
Exactly.
That's the only reason he keeps me around. He hates Asians so much.
What parts of the PC? What parts did you purchase?
The power supply, the case, the fan. The fan comes with the power supply. And the SSD and the other hard drive.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Yeah, I feel like because I might pull the trigger on a setup in the next month or so. I've been watching a lot of Hogwarts gameplay videos. Hogwarts Legacy.
You will not need a good setup to run Hogwarts.
Dude, he doesn't want any loading time. He wants a seamless transition between Hogsmeade and
4K.
I don't think I've ever seen. I don't heard anyone making a PC just to play the new Hogwarts game.
It's solely to run.
A lot of people are protesting that game. You know what the plot behind that game is?
Because there's Asians in it.
No, the plot behind that game is you're fighting a bunch of Jew goblins.
What?
That's the actual plot, dude.
Dude, you gotta respect JK Rowling's lore. Okay.
Wait, did we talk about? Was that last week or we talked
We
about
did.
JK Rowling's new book? That shit's so funny.
Hey, she was a product of their time. It was a different time back in
What, the
2010.
Yeah, back in back in
It was
2017.
people lived a different life, dude. You just gotta kind of roll with it. I'm sure there's other enemies in there besides the Jewish goblins from Green Gods.
She was so good, man. She really made the whole like Muggle versus wizard, pure blood, like seem like it was some kind of like racism or like a homophobia thing.
Mudblood was the N-word of Harry Potter.
Right. And then out of nowhere she's like, I hate trans people. And it's like, why? Why are you what's going on?
I mean, so the game revolves around the goblins are performing they're overthrowing the government because they want equal rights. And your job is to stop them. And like in Harry Potter fiction, goblins are like it's an anti-Semitic like interpretation, like it's very, very racist on JK Rowling.
I think it's interesting to make the connection that it's anti-Semitic because then you're by nature saying that you believe that there's a stereotype against Jewish people that they're like penny pushers and like focused on money.
Yeah,
so you have to admit that's how you kind of think about Jewish people.
Have you seen their names though? Have you seen their names in the JK Rowling universe, man?
No, is it like
Leibowitz? They're all like very Jewish names.
Brendanowitz and
just like
and
goblin names, Harry Potter universe. Let's see.
I don't know. Besides them having big noses and they run the banks, I don't know. I mean, those are very like on the nose parallels.
Literally.
Unintended. But
unintended.
But you know what was weird? Like, how come? Like, even before she got all this flack for being like a transphobic and stuff, I remember back when like after Dumbledore got killed off in Half-Blood Prince, didn't she make like an off-the-cuff comment at a book signing thing, like, "Oh yeah, Dumbledore was like gay the whole time," and people were like, "Wait, what? What the hell?" Was that her just like trolling people and secretly she's like, "Oh fuck the gays," or was she? Because I interpreted that, I was like, "Oh, she's like." They're including like a gay character in a popular like book, but then nowadays you see how she is, and you're like, was she just like fucking with us the whole time?
So like I think her thing is not against gay people, to be specific. It's about specifically trans people.
Well, yeah, she's a TERF.
Yeah, there are many of those.
But BK last week didn't know what trans male is, so
there are gay people that don't like trans people.
True,
that's a thing.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yeah, one example, BK.
Content.
Dude,
wow,
lit you up.
They're not welcome in my home.
Dude, spooky season's coming around soon. What are you guys doing for Halloween?
Oh,
you guys got your costumes all planned out yet?
No. Jesse, what was that?
Is that a buttplug?
It's a big.
What is that, man?
Nasty
is that like a pestle?
Yes.
Or a mortar?
I got
Which one's the mortar? Which one's the pestle?
This is a pestle.
Okay.
You want to see the mortar on this baby?
Yeah.
He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. He just leaves the podcast because we
he just comes back. He comes back. There's nothing, and he's like, "The pestle is my ass."
That is a cool mortar pestle, though.
Honest, dude.
I can't.
Do you grind up weed with it?
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Do you grind up weed with it?
No, there's shrooms in here.
Oh,
allegedly.
Oh, shit. You grind up shrooms?
Tea, allegedly?
Dude, this one girl, she was just handing out shrooms to people. I think I talked about this last week. People be on shrooms.
Did the exposure that you have to various drogas? Crazy.
Drogas. Yeah, man. I mean, I did some whippets the other night, and people took some of the leftover ones for an art project.
You know, in some state, I think it's New York, it's now like illegal to buy whippets unless you're like 18 or 21 or something. Like, I mean, not whippets. Like, it's illegal to buy like aerosol spray, like whipped cream. Like, you can't
Yeah.
even do that if you're under a certain age.
Low.
Yeah.
Dude,
Too many
that
kids be
hippie
doing
crack,
it.
it fucks with the mental's brainwaves. Makes
Yeah,
my
if you're a
brain
little,
mush.
if you're a little kid and you're like huffing on
You get fucked up.
shit, nah.
I want to talk about our fantasy draft for a hot sec. Scott, do you think you have this fucking league in the bag?
It's a
Dude.
long
I don't think you do,
season.
bro.
It's a long season.
It's gonna be a lot. I'm putting work into this shit, bro.
I see. I think you have made the most transfers out of anyone.
Absolutely. Of course I have. I'm on this shit like 24/7. It's one of my go-tos. It's in my bookmarks. Top 4 of all sites I visit. I think I should get rid of Kulisevsky of all people. I think I have to. Like, he's not getting played. I can't believe it. I have so many people that I drafted that I have to like let go. Like so many high-rated like people from fucking Diego Jota to you took my Matip. I fucking hate you. You fucking bitch.
Did you draft Matip?
Yeah, man. And then I had to let him go because he was injured.
Yes.
Because
you let him go. I picked him up. I think Zemer might have picked him up first, and then he let him go because he was injured.
Yeah.
Something happened. No, maybe I just picked him up from you. But then, Dom,
I left him out for a long time. What about Dom? I'm playing Dom this week.
He dropped Rashford, and I got Rashford off of him, and I feel like that's my best pickup since the draft.
You fucking lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You know that?
Dude, I'm not lucky. I just pay attention.
Fuck
I
you.
gave Beezy a tip.
What tip? He doesn't need tips.
Do you want to say what the tip is?
Yeah, sure. It hasn't come through yet. I submitted a request for Aubameyang from Chelsea, but
oh no! If you're going for it, I'm taking it from you. I'm putting that. That's you fucked up there. You fucked up there.
Well, didn't I already submit?
You fucked up.
Are you higher in the waiver? Or are you lower in the waiver?
I'm higher.
Who's worse right now? Who has the worst record?
I'm worse.
And you're higher.
Yep. You fucked up, bro. You might have been able to get them from me, but not now.
Well, what the fuck? I didn't know that's how it worked.
I asked if you wanted to say. You didn't have to say.
Well, I didn't know it was at risk if I put the thing in on Saturday.
It all comes in at one time.
Yeah.
It's your loss.
Well, I didn't know
He's mine
that.
now.
Well, shame
He's
on
mine
you, Jesse.
now.
It sucks.
There's also Anthony to pick up.
That's mine too.
I can't even check on.
Mine too.
You can't pick up 2 before someone else picks up 1, so he can pick up one of those.
Fuck that shit.
How can you see like processes of your waivers or like your requests? Because I remember doing that
proposed.
with this stuff. Yeah, where do you go for
transactions?
Transactions.
You're such a boomer, BK.
Oh, I see.
Easy.
Why are you such a fucking boomer?
Brandon, do you still have Emile Smith-Rowe?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you suck.
Weighing me down.
Just if you pay attention, like you would know that Emile Smith-Rowe has a bad groin injury, and you should drop his ass.
Well, that only happened this week, probably.
It did.
Yeah, I haven't checked in several days.
So yeah, drop his ass, dude. He's not gonna play.
Fucking blows, dude. And he was one of my first fucking round picks. I was relying heavy on him.
It happens, dude. Son hasn't been playing well at all, and he was my first pick.
Get fucked up.
I'm keeping him though. I wouldn't want to trade him. Hell no.
I'll trade you Kulisevsky for Son.
Dude, stupid. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I'll trade you fucking Bernardo.
Because you hate Asians.
Yeah.
Bernardo's doing well.
I'm trying to offload this Asian ASAP.
You want him off your roster ASAP.
Get him out of here.
He's gonna sully my other player.
Stinking up the roster.
Jeez. Don't do something like that.
Nah, I'm keeping his ass. I'm keeping all my midfielders right now.
Dude, my midfielders are too nice except fucking Kulisevsky's getting fucking benched.
God, the only thing you're keeping is your virginity.
What?
The only thing you're keeping is your virginity.
Oh.
So?
Virgin duck.
So I'm saving myself.
So what?
Do we think that Zemer will ever get out of
Bird.
last place? He has a chance of
No.
overtaking
Doubtful.
Ian. Ian has 4 points.
Doesn't
It
Ian actually
depends.
watch most of the games?
He does, which is why it's funny to me that like he
He's so
acts
bad at it.
like he doesn't really act like he knows stuff, but like I'll look at his team and I'll be like, if you actually watch these games, what are you doing? So let's pick up apart his team right now.
Sterling performed really well for him last.
And Sterling was one where he didn't even want him, and he got auto picked, and he was like, "Can we go back?" And I was like, "Dude, that's the best pick you could have got." He's playing like his problem is his forwards. He has Eduard, who doesn't play 90 minutes ever, a Wan Yi who plays for Forest, and I don't know why you'd want a Forest forward, and Skamaka who doesn't play. So he needs to figure that shit out.
Dude, he just doesn't care. $20 is not enough for him to take it seriously. Or he's just garbage at the game.
Maybe. He missed out on getting 9 points from Pickford. That's a shame. But I wouldn't have played Pickford either. I didn't think they were going to hold Liverpool to 0 goals. Liverpool's been stinking up the place.
Game week 4 for Ian, he got 66 points. That's like...
Did he?
Yeah, 66
Was that Odegaard?
Points.
Odegaard getting a brace?
Odegaard got 10, Sterling 15, Gabriel got 9 because Gabriel had a goal. Ian had a crazy week. I wonder if there's like you could rank like the biggest points like for a single game week for a player, but 66 that seems pretty freaking high.
His back line is good and his midfield's decent. It's really just the forwards that aren't good.
And Jamie had a slow start, but she's creeping up now. She's creeping up.
If she has Haaland,
Haaland is adjusted, but
it'll be a problem.
Yeah, she's gonna overtake you, Jesse. What do you have to say about that?
I'm trash, and we shall see.
Who are you guys playing? I'm playing Alex.
She's losing steam. She's not doing too hot nowadays.
I hope Alex wins. I hope Alex beats your ass, bro. I hope.
Me and her tied last week.
That's crazy. Ties are kind of crazy.
I tied Ian, and it felt like a loss.
Yeah, bro. I wish. Was that a 66 point? No, it wasn't.
No, it was like 44. All right, we're doing too much of this. I don't think.
Yeah, the podcast is not good this week.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
Whose fault is that, huh?
It's mine. It's mine.
Shit.
I'm my ketamine brain.
We're speaking generally enough. People are like, "Oh wow, I don't know a whole lot of soccer, but this sounds like good, nice competition and camaraderie." That shit people can relate.
Yeah, why
to,
can't you just be supportive?
This is really comedic.
All right, let's go back to talking about the Jewish goblins from
Yes, that's funny, BK. Wow. Yes.
That's what Take it away.
Wait, what were you gonna
Jews.
say?
Am I right?
I was gonna. You guys hear about the chess controversy? The 2-day chess controversry. Magnus got beat by Hans Niemann, like a 16-year-old. Like a 16-year-old dude from, I think he's from America or Canada. And then Magnus resigned from the whole tournament after losing that game. It was the first time he's ever resigned from a tournament. Yeah.
Get fucking owned.
And then
he rage quit?
Yeah. So people were speculating that Hans was cheating. So
Whoa.
People were like, that's the thing. Like, how do you even cheat? They like you're over the board. You know, people were like, maybe he has an earpiece in, maybe he has like something strapped to his body that vibrates, and then we were like, dude, butt plug cheat.
Yeah, what?
You put
I saw a clip of that of like someone saying like, what if he has a butt plug and it vibrates depending on what move?
Morse code.
Morse code, and tells you the position to play next. Yeah. You're just like E6.
Oh man. You went, he just nut everywhere. Or no, it would be a classic like, you know, comedic situation where someone like accidentally like drops the controller to the button and it just keeps vibrating and they're just like spazzing out.
Oh shit.
You react like
Check
a
this out.
fucking. What's that?
Dude, I love Kobe. Kobe breaking the queen's ankles. I saw that, dude. That shit
Fuck
was
this shit up,
funny as
dude.
hell.
Good. Holy
That shit
shit.
was funny as hell, man.
Get fucked, queen. I had some friends over that were just like, "Who the fuck cares about the queen? Fuck the queen."
Dude, no one cares. Literally every tweet I've seen about it is like, even the ones that seem like they're gonna be nice, they're like, what a shitbag. Like, and it's
Yeah.
like everything is just trashing her, and it kind of makes sense.
She was good though, right? What's the flack? I mean, she didn't have any scandals or
I mean,
anything.
she was the monarch of a country that was at the point where she started, like, still colonized a bunch of the world and was just raping them of their resources and actually literally raping them, like British soldiers raping them. So
she was making the calls, right? You need to penetrate these people.
no, I don't think she was doing
No,
that.
she did
but,
make that. Shut up.
Okay.
you know, that would be even better though, if she was like up in a bomber or something, and she was like, she's like, rape them,
Bend them over.
do it,
Bend
do
them
it.
over now. She has a dark demonic voice like that. She's making those calls.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it now.
I mean, she's obviously just a rich, diplomatic type lady. But
I heard
yeah,
she was slamming like 7 cocktails by 11 a.m. every fucking day.
That's
Or
tight.
she's
some
so-
Hunter S. Thompson shit.
Yeah. She was fucking getting litty titty every goddamn day. But, you know, could handle it.
Do you think she ever sucked Hunter S.
If you
Thompson's
do
cock?
that for 40 years straight.
100%. 100%.
I was gonna say, she thinks she was like slamming 8 to 10 dicks every morning.
Dude, how many dicks do
100%.
you think that the queen sucked in her lifetime?
Millions.
In the millions?
Millions.
In the millions?
Millions.
That'd be
How many
crazy.
people
You
live in
think she
the
was
world?
on Epstein's Island?
The real like scandal that like she's kept under wraps so well is that like she'd go to these countries and then she just like fuck so many dudes and then like have them all killed
Mm.
so they can never tell.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I believe
I don't
it.
know. Like a male stripper type, like a harem type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Or a gangbang,
Yes.
I guess. Yeah, it's possible. She definitely had the power for it.
Dude, I feel loopy. I was woken up twice last night because a fire alarm went off in my fucking apartment.
Does it go off in your room too?
Yeah.
You have to leave the building.
So like it's gone off before and it stopped after a while and I just didn't leave the building.
Yeah.
But this time it was going on for like 10 minutes.
Damn, that
So
sucks.
I got up and I left and it was like everyone was outside at like 2:30 a.m.
That's fucking awful. What happened?
And there was no fire. It was like I got an email about it this morning. It was something stupid like one of the smoke detectors was malfunctioning.
Oh
So
my god, it's your shit.
That happened then, and then at 4 a.m. it went off again. And like I saw people were going outside, but I was just like, fuck it. And I just like put a pillow over my head. But it's still I couldn't sleep after that for a bit, and I was like,
That's so annoying.
yeah.
Yeah, the fire alarms at my place were
Boo-hoo.
fucked up too. Like weeks straight. They were
Yes, you
so
did?
fucked up.
We can't all stay up till 9 a.m. All right.
No, boo.
What were you saying, Bees?
No, I was just saying they're fucked up here too. And they're fucked up like I don't even think they fixed them. Like they put like they like blocked over the fire like alarms levers so you can't pull them. They're like maintenance.
Oh, that's safe.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's legal. But yeah, they're just putting a band-aid over it now. I hate the people who run my apartment complex. I give them attitude every time I go down. I Karen out, dude. It's they take so long to do shit. But
Fuck
you
'em.
know,
Care now.
I'm not
Fuck
fixing my own shit. I just tell them to come and fix it. So I guess I can't complain too much.
Dude,
Yeah.
I played this game. You heard of Rumbleverse?
Yeah, dude, I've been playing. Scott, you want to play Rumbleverse, man?
Yeah, dude.
Do we
Let's play
queue up for this
Rumbleverse.
afterwards? Oh, that game
Yeah,
was hype
sure.
as hell.
You guys should get Rumbleverse.
Is that like the Smash Bros, but it's like
No,
even
that's
more
multiverses. People
characters?
already been playing that.
Multiverses.
Oh, okay.
Are you done with multiverses now?
No, I still play it. Yeah, everyone's. If I play a Rumbleverse game, I'll usually play with multiverses afterwards. Actually, I already have my controller out. I might as well just play a game or two.
It's not as fun for me playing people online. Like I like to play people in person when it comes to those games.
That's fair.
I'm also just I don't feel like I'm that good, so I'm just not committed
Well,
to get better. Yeah,
I hit top 100 in the leaderboards for a little bit.
Fucking gamer.
Fucking gamer. Is it like a battle royale?
Rumbleverse is a battle royale where you wrestle people. It's a wrestling battle royale. It's so cool. It's good. The core gameplay loop is like very fighting game-esque. Because it's made by Iron Galaxy, which is like a fighting game company. It's just rock paper scissors shoot. Like strikes beats grabs beats throws. Grabs beats blocks beats strikes. Yeah, and it's just a fun game, man. Just tight. Dude, I played one game Rumbleverse where it was me and two other people left, and I was just like chilling at the top of like this building, watching them fight because they just didn't want to fight me. And the dude does a cannon. Is it called a cannon? Like a dive tackle where you grab someone and you like fly forward, and he grabs him, and they both fly out into the water. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? They die immediately, and I just win.
Nice, dude.
I was like, okay, cool.
Play smarter, not harder, dude. Just chill up top. Let them fuck each other up. You do more damage when you fall from higher, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that game's fun. Other than like the last circle is fucking annoying because no one's fighting.
Yeah, they're just hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Hell yeah. What's been what do you all playing?
Sweet. Should I do Intel processor or AMD?
AMD. 100%.
I'm thinking either i7 or AMD 56.
Don't get an i7.
Why?
Intel just sucks. Like their stuff isn't as optimized for most games. They're more expensive nowadays, and it just feels like AMD just works better. Because when you buy a CPU, you have to buy a RAM and a mobile to have compatibility with it. And there's just more things that are compatible with AMD nowadays, just because that's like kind of the new standard for gaming.
There you go.
Intel's becoming like exclusive. AMD is like the Android.
Intel's still good as like a workhorse CPU. If you're running like multi-core, you know what I mean? Multiple programs, stuff like that. But if you're using it just to play video games, you don't need it.
Do you guys see the new iPhone they came out with yesterday?
I did.
It looks the exact fucking same phone.
I saw the commercial where they're just holding the phone and it's big, and I was like, "This is just meme material."
So it looks bad.
I mean, it's already like the optimal shape and size. So, like, what are they really gonna do with it?
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna make the camera better. I think there's a conspiracy. It's the exact same fucking camera in the phone. They can tell you it's better.
It's getting so marginal. I can tell.
The lighting, you can tell. You can tell the shading. You can't fucking tell. It's the same fucking no.
What I liked about it, the new one, the Pro, is that like dynamic island thing. Did you see that?
I did see that.
That looks pretty cool.
I did see that.
How is dynamic island?
I would not be bitching if they put that in the normal one, but that's only in the Pro, I guess.
Yeah.
Or that's honestly the only new thing.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't even consider getting the new phone because that's gonna be too expensive. But like you know, like on this part of the most iPhones that it like goes up that notch part for the selfie camera. On the Pros, it like is its own little island space, so there's like area above it.
It's a slot. It doesn't connect to the top.
Right, and part of the new like UI is that it will the black part of the screen expands to show like notifications, and it allows you to keep certain data or information from other apps running while you're looking at other apps. You have to look
It's
at
nice,
it.
but it kind of like disguises it and makes it seem like not so much like a hole punch cutout, but it seems something makes it seem like interactive.
Yeah, it looks more like high tech future shit, but no, not worth the extra money. I don't think. The one thing that another thing that's not worth the money, but I thought it was cool was the new AirPods.
Yeah,
That,
the
like,
AirPods are cool.
they have like touch controls and like no noise canceling, like dynamic noise canceling, and like there's more just like settings to how you want to listen, longer battery life. That just seemed
Yeah,
cool.
$249, $250 though. I
That's
mean,
so
we will
expensive.
have to save 3 years for that. It's crazy. Honestly, I was thinking about the Pixel Buds though. Those got really, really good reviews.
Pixel Buds, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you should. It might
Are
be a
you
little
what phone do you have right now? Pixel 2?
Pixel 2. Still,
So
still
you're
going
thinking
Dude,
hard.
still
about
going strong. Hell yeah, brother.
Still going hard, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna keep my 4A for a while.
Dude,
I don't want to get a new
never
Pixel because they don't have the earbuds, like the headphone jack. It's annoying because like in my car, I have a headphone like thing, you know.
You know what's crazy? The new iPhones that they unveiled, one of the new features that they bragged about for, it couldn't have been only for the Pro, but they just added an always-on display. And when I
Yeah.
got a Pixel 2, that had an always-on display.
You're like, how can we do that? How can we accomplish that amazing feat that's never been done before?
Yeah,
We're just the best.
Yeah, it is wild.
We worked our Asian wage slave people extra hard this season, so you get always on display. They made a new law recently that you can't. I don't know if it's a law or whatever the president does, but executive word, whatever the fuck. You can't have like high tech firms build locations in Southeast Asia anymore.
They'll find loopholes, I bet. But I mean,
Yeah.
is there any like? Does it any way affect like they got to shut down existing facilities that are overseas?
No. It's just like any future ones.
They'll keep them going strong and expand them if they need to. But
yeah,
it's admirable. It's an admirable law. I am definitely against having cheap labor overseas.
It's not about like. Do you think the U.S. government gives a flying fuck about like people, being taken advantage of in Southeast Asia? It's all about money. It's all about keeping the jobs in the United States and keeping the intellectual property within the United States.
Yeah, we can't become reliant.
No, dude, it's the beginning of the Cold War with China.
China.
It's coming. With
China.
China. Once Trump gets
Those
reelected, it's gonna get
bastards.
really real.
Once he gets reelected.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many people who love Trump and like no one loves Biden.
Honest question:
Not
who
a
do you
single
think
one.
is like,
I love
who do
Byron.
you think would be a great like? Is there anyone you know who would be a great president? Who would
Andrew Yang, baby.
Andrew Yang,
bring him back, Yang gang.
Right?
I'd rather have Andrew
Yang,
Yang than
UBI,
fucks.
UBI.
Dude, free money's cool.
say it with me.
Free money's cool, dude. Love it.
He seems with it. I'm about having someone who's like who's young.
I still think The Rock should be president.
But not have him do any work. Just like
I think
other
The Rock should be
countries and
president.
intimidate people.
And then 30 years from now, we'll talk about how much irreparable damage The Rock has done to our country.
He'll be like
just like Reagan has.
2.0.
Yeah, he's Reagan 2.0, but on the other side. Can you imagine,
shit.
like, 40 years from now, our kids are learning on, like, Twitter, too, that some dude made a thread about how The Rock was the worst president in the United States.
So he'll
Not
just
to
turn
downplay
like
how bad Reagan was.
half the White House into an iron paradise, the greatest iron paradise you'll ever see.
That sounds lit.
That's kind of cool.
That does sound pretty crazy. The whole White House staff is just slamming protein shakes and taking steroids, promoting Jumanji 5.
Mark Wahlberg is the Secretary of State.
Kevin Hart is
all his bullshit co-stars are phoning it in. That's
Kevin
his
Hart's
like
the speaker.
chief of staff. That's his advisory board. Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg.
Kevin Hart should be vice president because it'll like forever be the joke that like The Rock is like the most healthy person ever, and so he'll never become president.
That'll be tight.
Dude, those would be good days. But no, we're gonna try to reelect the oldest president in history. Biden. He literally is, though. That was not even a hyperbole. He just is the oldest. It's like, why can't I would want someone that was like Obama's age, even now, but like Obama's age when he's more with the times, especially because like old people don't understand technology. The fuck? We barely understand it. So how do they?
For sure.
So true. Tell him, Scott.
I didn't realize I was getting up on my soapbox. Let's talk more about jizz.
Bring out that fucking DC energy, fucking nerd.
I was driving my sister back to Philly because we went to Reach, the climbing gym, on Monday, and we were in traffic for like 40 minutes, just like on one stretch of like highway that was like maybe supposed to be like 4 minutes. And we watched 3 episodes of I Think You Should Leave, and I haven't watched that show since like last year. Oh man, it's so good. He recently, I think, did he win an Emmy for best comedic
He won
actor?
some award.
Is that crazy, dude? That guy is great, man.
I saw him with an award being asked questions about like the paparazzi, and they're like, "What's the most like quoted thing that like people approach you with?" And he's like, "People like to talk about sloppy steaks."
Sloppy steaks is good. Sloppy steaks is good.
Just the water to.
And he's like, that's when you put water on steaks. He like explained. I love that. Like he has to do the joke like every time.
Right.
It's
People
brought
won't
up.
understand. Yeah. We were watching a couple episodes, and my sister's favorite sketch was the prank show sketch, where he's in like that full bodysuit. Lynn couldn't stop laughing for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it was so fun. There's too much shit on.
I don't want to do this.
that one and the caskets falling into the graves.
Yeah.
That one kills me. I
What is
think
that?
the
The
pilot
caskets are
episode. The pilot episode, the very first like sketch, the first 2 sketches were the mall prank one and the caskets like falling through. Yeah. And I don't think they could top those 2. They were my absolute favorites. So good.
Doesn't get any better.
My personal favorite is the hot dog one. The hot dog one is so good.
This is pretty good.
You didn't even bother to learn my name. Pornhub, XNXX, RedTube, panty jobs, homegrown Simpson stuff.
Homegrown Simpsons. I like the one where he bought the complicated pattern shirt from
Dan Flashes. Dan Flashes is crazy.
Dan Flashes. Yeah.
Is that the same dude from Master of None?
Was he in Master of None?
Or he's from Tim and Eric, right?
I don't think he was on Tim and Eric.
He wrote for SNL.
He wrote for
SNL.
Tim and Eric was Tim and Eric.
He is not. He's not Tim or Eric.
He's not Tim.
No, I thought he was one of them. He's a different dude. I thought he was one of those guys, and that was like his show.
No. But Tim Heidecker was in one of the sketches. He was the old dude.
He was. He was the guy on the date.
He was
who,
so
like,
good.
Made the guy who was doing the voice like behind the.
Oh, that one too. Yeah,
voice
that
machine, like apologize.
I personally think the one where they're in the house playing that the popular people game is even better. That one is so good.
Oh,
it burned my mouth. It's gazpacho. Well, when you said it's cold and it's room temperature.
Oh my god.
That's good.
When he's like talking about all the obscure jazz musicians that he's like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the Colgate Comedy Hour. Come on. Remember that night I told you you didn't have a creative mind? And you gave me that Fitbit, and I said, "This is gonna give me cancer." And you said, "That's not gonna give you cancer. It's the cigars you smoke that's gonna give you cancer. It's the steaks you eat that's gonna give you cancer." I'm surprised Eric Warheim wasn't in. I think you should leave. I think he would be great, and I think you should leave.
You would. Maybe next season.
Yeah, he's not as funny as Tim Heidecker though. Tim Heidecker is so funny, man.
Tim Heidecker has a knack for like making these realistic characters that are like just off enough that they're like really
right,
really funny.
Yeah, and they're all like different in different ways. You know, they're not just the same character every time.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we wrapping up the show?
I think we might be in the tail end.
Well, I mean, we're getting towards the end here.
Yeah, so let's, I don't know, any crude remarks? Any crude closing remarks? Or
anyone want to say the N-word real quick?
Just in case you've been holding it back this entire time.
In case you wanted to.
Let it out. Everyone on 3, ready?
1, 2.